Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into this. So, we got the Muzan drip tier list here. As far as I can tell, this is in chronological order, but like, I'm sure there are some of these that could be switched around a little bit, but for the most part, it should be pretty, like, I don't know. I'm really not bothered to fact check all this. Tiers, we have insane drip for stuff that's insane drip. Pretty good drip for stuff that's like, I like it. It's really good drip, but it's not like insane top tier drip. Drip is alright for stuff that's like, it's just okay. Mid drip for stuff that's like, it's just really underwhelming. And aura loss tier is for stuff that's just flat out an aura loss. So, to get things started, we have Muzan from when he was ill with super death cancer. I think this drip is pretty mid, because, like, there's not really drip to speak of at this point in his life. He's not a demon yet, so he doesn't really have drip because, that came later in his life. It's not like, it's not super bad, it's not an aura loss, it's really bland. It's just plain, whatever. But then he turns into a demon, and he gets this outfit. And I'm split on this outfit, because on the one hand, I mean, like, I do think it's pretty drippy. On the other hand, I fucking hate this kind of hairstyle so goddamn much. Like, there is a timeline where Muzan is, like, he has the hairstyle that's, like, just bald, with, like, a fucking rectangle of hair in the center. So honestly, he should consider himself lucky for getting out of that, but I don't know. I mean, like, I'd say it's alright. It's not my favorite thing, but, the drip is pretty good. It is, yeah, I don't know, it's just not something that's personally to my preferences. Though, let me check the full body just to make sure. No, I'll bump him up a tier, because he has the red accents, I think, are pretty nice. It matches his eyes, so, like, yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, it can go up there, it's whatever. So, next we have, Kimono Muzan from when he was, turning Akaza into a demon, and also in, Hantengu's backstory flashback for 2 frames. So, I really like this drip. I'm not gonna say it's like insane drip, but I really like it. I think it works to his favor a lot. The longer hair, definitely a plus. That's something he should have done more often. Really works to his benefit. It's very simple, like there's not that many flashy colors on it, but I do like the pattern he has on all of his drips. He has like a, I don't know how to describe this type of pattern, but I really like it. Same is true for both of these. I do really like the Kimono Muzan drip. I wish we had gotten to see more of it. Okay, so next we have like a Kimono Muzan subset, I guess we can call this, where this is Muzan from when he was getting his ass beat by Yorichi. So honestly, that should go in the aura loss tier just for that alone, because that is like an aura loss to the highest extent. It literally gave him PTSD so badly that every single person that has his cells now just has PTSD. But, like, I'm not ranking the circumstances behind the drip. I'm ranking the drip. And, in my opinion, this one is pretty good. I mean, like, it's very similar to Kimono Muzan. Actually, it could... No, it's not the same thing, because, like, the inside's different. But, like, it's very, very similar. But the shorter hair... I just grow that shit out again, dude. But I like it. Okay, so... These next two are very similar, but for the purposes of this tier list, I put them as 2 separate things, because one of them has a hat, and one of them doesn't. So those are 2 completely separate outfits. So... First things first, we have the one without the hat. I'd say... Okay, it's just alright. I do really, really like it, don't get me wrong. But, like, In terms of drip, well, let me think about this a little bit. I have the full body pulled up, and I don't know, I just don't know how I feel about this goofy ass cloak that's like covering his arms completely. I feel like if it had just been like a vest or something, or like a suit jacket or something, I don't know, I'm really conflicted on this one. But Hat Muzan's gonna go right next to him because like this is the same thing. I don't think the hat is adding anything to it. It's just kind of there. I don't know why he bothered to put the hat on to go like demote John fucking Drum Demon. I don't even remember what his name is, but yeah, I don't know why he put the hat on just for that. Speaking of Hat Muzan, this is going to be a controversial opinion for sure, but I definitely think that this drip is just alright. There are so many better options to be like the main Muzan appearance, but since this is the first one that shows up in the story, people gravitate to it and they're like, oh, that's Muzan right there. Like, yeah, it's Muzan. The rest of this is Muzan, this is Muzan, all this is Muzan. You know, like, to me, it is truly just alright. I don't dislike it. I do like it. It's just, I don't know. I tend to prefer him with the hat off, generally speaking, and I do think the hat adds some pretty good color balance. Another thing with this one is it's just a little bit too much white, but this one is balanced very well with the hat, the tie, the pants, you know, like a very good balance of white. I like that pattern again on the jacket or whatever the fuck he's wearing. But it's just, there are so many better options than just that, you know? But whatever. Okay, Drag Muzan. Instant top tier. Holy fucking shit. I am extremely disappointed that we never got to see anything similar to this again. Because this is absolutely diabolical drip. Like, this is, like, I think this is easily a contender for my favorite Muzan design, by which I mean it is my favorite Muzan design, and the other ones would be contenders for it, because this is just perfect. I love the floral pattern. I was gonna describe this stuff as like a floral pattern, but that didn't really seem right. Like that, I don't know, it's like floral adjacent, but this is, no, that's just straight up flowers. Like, there are so many layers to this drip. It works very well. Like, it's just, he's so pretty. He's such a fucking baddie. Drag Muzan on top. Like, holy fucking shit, guys. You guys do not understand. This guy came on the screen and started talking. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking Muzan. Like, he's so goddamn fine. But, yeah, I don't really have that much else to say about this other than baddie alert. Holy shit. So this one goes into the mid-drip tier, because this is literally just a kid. And, like, he's wearing regular-ass kid clothes, so I don't know, like, I don't really have that much else to say about that one. It's pretty bland and underwhelming, which is, you know, what this tier is for stuff that is bland and underwhelming. So this one I'm also putting an insane drip, but this is entirely due to personal bias. This is so plain compared to, like, the layering on some of these other designs we have over here, but my god. The vest works so fucking well. I'm pulling up the full body. The color balance is perfect. I really like the introduction of the grays here. So it's not just like solid black and white like a lot of these are. It has the grays going for it as a mid-tone. My sole gripe with this design is I wish there was like a teensy little smidgen of red accents, but this is one of my favorite Muzans right here. So next we have the Muzan from after he abandoned pretending to be a kid and just killed everybody in that house. It's mid-drip, because, you know, this is just a black shirt and white pants, which he fully materialized because he was butt-ass naked prior to that, by the way. They didn't make a point of pointing that out, but, like, no, that lady that he killed definitely saw all of that, and I don't know how to feel about that, so, but like, it's not an Orloz, because again, we are ranking the drip, not the circumstances behind the drip, and this drip is just, okay, I considered putting, like, the fully naked, shirtless Muzan on here as a separate thing, but that's not even drip at that point, like, there is no drip, So, speaking of aura loss, I'm sorry, but this has to go down here. This came on screen and I actually started laughing because, like, this is literally just a dad on the couch reading the fucking newspaper. And yeah, that's a map, not a newspaper, but, like, for all intents and purposes, that could be a newspaper. Like, he has the fucking hand on the fucking armrest. Like, it's a plain white shirt, black pants. He's just watching fucking Nakime give him all the info. To his credit, there is a little thingy on the sleeve. I believe I phrased it as it promotes it into like a classy type of shirt and not like we have a Zoom meeting at 5, but I don't know, compared to the other Muzans, this is such a massive crippling aura loss. This one for when he was killing Ubayashiki is really nice. I like that one. Though, let me get the full body again. I need to be making informed statement. Okay, so it looks to be the same vest as this, actually, but he put on another vest, and then, let me see. So he put on another vest, like another white vest, and then another layer. So if I'm not mistaken, he has, let's see, that undershirt, vest, jacket, cloak thing. Yeah, I don't know, that's 4 layers. That's a little bit excessive, but I guess they wanted to get their money's worth for when he was just aura farming and clicking random shit in Adobe After Effects for like 2.5 fucking minutes before he finally started, you know, moving the plot forward while he was walking in there. I do really like it though, but I think the simplicity of this one, because like, now that I am looking at it, this is the same outfit, he just added more layers to it, which I don't necessarily think works to his benefit, because it's like, similar to this one, it's just, I don't know, I think the simplicity here makes it better, but this one is still really, really good, very good contender for Muzan Drip. So this one is an aura loss, this is when he got blown up, and then, had to repair his body, and he put some pants on. I know it's really hard to see here. This is actually the best image I could find. He has like the shit sticking out of him still. Fucking Tamayo is like getting all up in there, and he's just completely shirtless. But he does have the pants. I can't remember if he put shoes back on or not. But this is an aura loss because this man is known for having so much drip, so many different outfits, and then he just did not put a shirt back on. Even here, he had the courtesy before killing that lady to cover that shit up, but here he just has his tits out on full display, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. Like, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people appreciated seeing that, but I'm not really one of those people. I prefer when he has a shirt on, so, like, I don't know, it's an aura loss to me. Speaking of aura loss, this is just a tumor. This, on the other hand, holy shit. So, I managed to go my entire time before getting into this series without ever being spoiled on this. I've never seen this before in my life. And I got to this in the manga, and I'm like, oh my gritty. This is usually, like, okay, I'm not a monster fucker. I don't really like these types of designs all that much, but this one's really, really nice. I said he should have the long hair more often. He listened to me. He put the long hair. I think the white hair is a really nice change of pace compared to all these other Muzans. The teeth is pretty cool. The color scheme, like, he is completely, I mean, like, by technicality, I guess he's completely naked. I don't know if this really counts as a, well, no, I think it definitely deserves to be on here, because it is a very distinct design, but, like, drip-wise, I guess we could consider this to be, like, because it's another layer, right? So that counts as like a layer. So this is drip. This is Muzan Drip, and it is drip that I like. I do like this design a lot. Very neat. This is an aura loss. I don't really think I need to say anything else on the subject. Like, this is perhaps one of the biggest aura losses I've ever seen in fiction. Period. It is frankly impressive how much aura he lost through this one thing. Like, the entire series worth of aura just got eliminated in 1 second because he literally turned into a whiny baby. And I don't understand why he even bothered to do that in the first place. I guess it's, you know, symbolism for the fact that he's literally a whiny baby. But, you know, aura loss, dude, fucking get better. So, is highly likely that I missed something because this guy has a billion outfits. I just went down the wiki, and for this one specifically, I went and screenshotted it. This one also, that one, no, that was from the wiki. But I do not. While I was watching this show, I was not keeping track of every single one of his outfits and different appearances. I'm sure there's a couple more like this where, like, you know, he has a hat on. Now he doesn't anymore. But I don't know. That's the drip tier list.